Hi, I'm Sue Boo, bringing crafting to you, and today I've made my own DSP for my card, and I'm going to use the daisy punch. I've used the daisy punch, and also I've used the oval punch. So we're going to start off with mint macaron, and it's a standard card size, which is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8, and scored at 4 1/8 in the middle. I'm just going round the edge to flatten any of the like burrs on the card. I'll just go round to flatten all those off. Okay, and then just make sure I've got a nice crease going down the centre. There we go. Just gonna smooth that down a bit more. Okay, so what we've got is a piece of melon mambo, and I have cut that at, I'll double check, I've cut this at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So we're going to put that on there. I'll just pop that out of the way. So we're going to glue that on. So mint macaron followed by melon mambo. We'll just put that. Then I have a piece of white card, the basic white, and I will show you what I've done. So we're gonna just make sure that that is equal increments all the way round. Now I've used this stamp here, and what I've done is I put it on my block, and I have used just starting from the corner here, and I put Highland Heather. Then I did the next one in, and I stamped off twice, and then I cleaned it and re-inked it. No, I didn't, sorry. I did that there, and then I came along here. So I've done the 2 there, and then the 2 down here, and then cleaned my stamps. So I've done 3rd generation stamps for all of these. And then this one, the melon mambo, I've done exactly the same. So I've inked up, and then I have stamped off twice and done it with melon mambo in the gaps. Okay, and that has given me that lovely background. So this measures, that I put this measures 3 5/8 by 5 3/8. So this again will just give me this increment all the way round. So I'm just going to glue this on. Okay. I'm just going to glue that on. I'm going to have it so it's at the top there. So okay, equal increments all the way around. Make sure it's straight. Just smooth that down. Okay, and then what I've done ahead of time is I've cut out 2 melon mambo daisies, 2 Highland Heather, and this is the medium daisy punch, and 2 of the basic white. Now from the iconic dies ahead of time as well, I've used up scraps of DSP. So these are mint macaron, These are older DSP, but this will work if you buy the current. I think this is subtle, so I'll just double check for you on that one. So I'll just go and double check which set of colours the mint macaron is in. I think it's subtle, but I'll just double check. So you can use, yes, I am right. So the subtle collection. So if you bought the 6x6 DSP in this, the bottom one on page 134, if you bought that in the subtles, so either this pattern or this pattern will work. Well, any of those patterns would work in the subtles, and it would give you similar to what I've got here. So I have cut those, as I say, with the iconic die. So they're lovely. So I've got 6 of those, and then ahead of time I've just cut a gold out of the oval punch, and then I've just cut some white, and I've used the happy birthday from the Artistically inked. What I did was I just inked up the happy and did that on the top, and then cleaned my stamp and did the bottom with birthday, and then I've just sponged round the edge in mint macaron. Okay, so we're going to put our card together now, so I'll bring that back in. So what I'm going to do with the daisies, I'm using a glue dot, so I'm just going to stick a glue dot on the middle of that. So I'm going to pick that off, and then just put the daisies so that you stagger the petals. So when you're happy that you've got them staggered, all right, just commit and press down, and then you can curl your petals a little bit just with your fingers, just to make sure that they're not absolutely flat. So I'm just curling them with my fingers just to give them a little bit of movement. Okay, so just doing that. Okay, so that's one, and then I'm going to do exactly the same. So the melon mambo, I'm going to just get glue dot on the back. So these are large glue dots, so they just fit. I think I would have preferred to use my smaller ones, and I thought I'd picked out my smaller ones, but save time, I'm not going to go. So I'm just going to make sure again I've got them so that they're going between, and just again just go round and just run them between your fingers just to give them that little bit of movement. Okay, so I've got those. Okay, and then our last one, the basic white. So again, just going to get a glue dot on the back and peel it off. Then again, just go so that I'm in between. When I'm happy, I will put down, press down, and then we're just going to go around these like this. Okay. Okay, now just position. So I'm just going to look at positioning. Oh, before I do that, I'll just set that to a side, because when you're using gold foil, it does take a few minutes to glue down properly. So I'm just going to adhere the two together and leave it to dry so that it's drying while we are doing everything else. So just when you're happy with position, just put it to one side, and then we'll look at the positioning of our daisies. So I don't know, I think I'm just going to see which one I want where. Or shall I do that there? I think I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, so we'll go that way. And I'm going to stick my leaves coming out. So my leaves, I'm going to stick them in pairs, just coming out of my daisy. Stick those out at the top, maybe there. And then I'm going to stick these maybe out at the top here as well. Okay. So something like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I think I'll just pull that in a little bit more. And am I going to stick that up? Yes, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue the leaves in position where I want them. So that's going to go up there. And it doesn't matter if it goes over a little bit of the card. And I'll just hover. I'll just hover where I kind of want them to be, like that. Pop that down. And then I'm just going to get a dimensional. So let's see. And I've got some what they called opal rounds, so I'm just going to use my opal rounds for the centres of my daisies, and I'm going to use the biggest of the opal rounds for the centre. So just going to pop those in there in the centre, and that one's going to go in the centre there, and this one in the centre there. Okay, so I'm just going to press those down. That's it. So I'm going to get a mini glue dot and pop them right on the back there. So let's see if a mini will do it. Yep, just going to get the mini and then just going to position that so roughly there. That can go there, and then press that down and commit. Right, so I think I'm going to do the bottom one maybe next. So I think we'll have these go in there as well. So I'm just going to put these overlapping again. So I'll pop those, see where I want them. There we go. So pop that down and get a mini to pop on the back. And there we go. And that can go about there. Commit. And then we'll see where I want my happy birthday. Now, do I want the happy birthday? I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. I'm just going to use, I've got my scissors, but I got my scissors out. No, I'm just going to cut. As I said, you could use all of these on the edge. So this is rather thick, this part of the dimensional at the end. So I'm just going to peel that off and pop this on the back and commit to a little bit more. Where did I take from there? So let's take a little bit more on there. That can go in the middle there, and let's see, we'll just have that little bit there as well. So that should be enough. So all that you can use, and we'll pop that roughly in the middle there to this side. I'm happy with that. I'm going to commit, and then I can decide how I want this one here. So I think I'm going to get my mini dimensional and I'm going to put my daisy in first this time, because I want to see where that position's going to go. So I'm going to have that come over a little bit on my sentiment, and then do I want this to go on my sentiment as well, or do I want it to go up there? And do I want, let's have a look. So look again to what I'm looking at here. Do I like that? Yes, I think I'm going to go that way. So I'm going to pop a dimensional on the back. In fact, I'm going to pop, let's see, yeah, because that, I want to go there, so that will just go there, and then pop another dimensional on the back here. And see where that one will fit there. I like that. There we go. There we go. And we can curl those leaves a little bit so they can curl up a little bit. Okay. Okay. So there we go. And then inside, I'm not going to do it now, but inside I would cut a piece the same size as the front to put in, and then I would do some more of my inking inside and put a verse. But until I know who I'm sending this to, I'm going to leave it purely as it is. So I hope you like that. I just really love this Artistically inked. I just think there's so much you can do with this stamp set. I mean, it's got great words on it. Hello, thanks, happy birthday and best wishes. So you're all set up for saying thank you, or if you just want to send a note or saying best wishes. And these make you lovely, as you saw yesterday when I made a thank you card, how you can make paper with it. It's stunning. I just can't stop playing with it. It's going to be a stamp set that it's a go-to at the minute. I just love it that much. So you can make so many wonderful things, pull other elements in to add interest as well. So I hope you liked that. If you are watching from my YouTube channel, please subscribe and press the notification button so that you won't miss any of my further uploads. Next month is special in Stampin' Up. In fact, the next 2 months, so in August and September, from the 2nd of August going through to the end of September, we have our celebration happening, which means if you spend £45 before postage and packaging, you start to get free items. And there is some wonderful free items that I will show you some of them. Mine are on order at the minute, because one perk of being a demonstrator is that we get our free items earlier. So I've got some items coming and I will show you those as soon as I get them. So there's some lovely things to get for free. If you haven't got a demonstrator, I would love to be a demonstrator. On my YouTube channel, there will be a link in the description box to click back to my Facebook business page where there is a shop link that it clicks directly to my shop where you can shop. I always reward my customers, any purchase that they make, it doesn't matter how little it is, I reward you. So you will get rewards from me, and I think if you want to be a demonstrator, so you can make use of the free things that you can get early from Stampin' Up, then please get in touch. I'd love to have you on my team. You can just be a hobby demonstrator if you want. You don't have to video and you don't have to sell anything. If you at this current month, if you spend £99, you can spend 130 in the catalogue if you join, and nobody tells you what you've got to buy, so it's completely up to you to get what you'd like to get for £130 in the catalogue. If you haven't got a catalogue and you want me to be your demonstrator, just get in touch and I will send you a catalogue. So thank you very much. Appreciate that you've stopped by and watched my demonstration today. Stay safe, stay well. Bye.